Welcome back to the Key Centre for the next match of our day here at the APFA 2022 Club Championships. This afternoon's match is between Brisbane Strikers it is, not Brisbane City, Brisbane Strikers and the Newcastle Jets. Newcastle Jets starting lineup, we have number 7, Ryan Seck in the middle of the court. Number 14, Chris Hassas on the left wing. Number 5, Dimitri Leolio-Davis on the right wing, and number 17, James Kim in goals. Lining up for Brisbane City, Josh Merkus wearing the bib in the middle of the court. He's joined by Mark Warren, number 3, on his left wing, and by 21, Tom Byrne on the right wing. Jesse McCarthy, number 23, set up in goals. However, as I just previously noted, not wearing the bib for this match. Newcastle Jets, of course, coming off solid win yesterday. They played a very good opening match against Adelaide United and then managed to scrap against Brisbane City later in the day. Brisbane Strikers, of course, getting an early win 1-0 against Hills United before having quite an easy game in the afternoon against Canberra United. So both teams settled into this tournament well. Newcastle, of course, are reigning champions. Shown a lot of promise, early signs in this tournament. They look to spread the ball well, always looking to pass this team. Every opportunity they get, there's flick-ons, their spacing's great. As you can see right here, Ryan Seck way down the court. Chris Hass just wide of Dimitri looking for the flick. Couldn't quite get his guard to that one, but exactly what the coach Cam Smith will be looking to achieve here. This Newcastle team, well drilled. They've played together for quite a few years now as a core group. The only change in recent times is Ryan Seck moving into the centre role, Dimitri pushing up onto the wing. Ryan, of course, one of the younger players in this group of power chair football players. At only 14 years old, he's showing a lot of promise as a very smart, well-drilled player. Chris Hassas with a great flick on there. Dimitri plays it to Ryan. Back to Chris Hassas on the wing. Hassas to Seck. They've called a 2-on-1. Very unlucky there, Newcastle, but what a play phase. 5 well-crisp linked passes with a beautiful shot. Ryan Seck did put it in the back of the net. Of course, called back for a 2-on-1. Josh Merkus now taking the goal kick. James Kim comes out of the box for this one. Has given away a 2-on-1. Won't be happy about it, but that's all right. Newcastle just settle into their defensive phase now. Merkus taking all the set balls this match so far for Brisbane Strikers. Just talking to his players, getting them in the right spot, testing Newcastle to see who's going to jump and where they're going to go. Warren plays a nice little tap to Byrne on the wing. Kim now comes out of his box. We've got a keeper battle in the middle of the court. James Kim looking to flick, can't quite get it around. Ryan Seck's at home for Newcastle. Kim now back in his box. Second Kim in a good spot. Josh Merkus, smart play off the side of James Kim, and that's gone out for a throw-in deep in Newcastle's defensive half. Seck now on the post here for Newcastle. Mark Warren running a block. It's a very tight angle here for Brisbane. Merkus probably going to look to play for a corner or a better throw-in here. Does. Plays it off the side of Ryan Seck's chair. That ball very slowly sitting there. Mark Warren now comes to take this ball with Ryan Seck. James Kim making sure there's no option for a pushover. Warren tries for the flick off. Couldn't quite get it to land. Ryan Seck solid as ever in defence there. Works the ball around Josh Merkus. Plays it off his guard. It's going to be a throw-in for Newcastle. Leolio-Davis now to take this one. Hastus on the far side of the court. That's where the ball goes. Plays a big hit back to Ryan Seck, who's played it back to Hastus. These two just linking up like crazy right now. Leolio-Davis to Seck. Couldn't get the next pass. Merkus cuts it off. Seck now on the wing. Oh, the ball's just crept over the line. Linesman says, sorry, not today, Mr. Seck. will bring it back for a Brisbane throw. Josh Merkus just giving his hand a bit of a rub there. Not sure if he's got a bit of a knock or a pinch. Looks to be okay, though. The Olio Davis in the middle of the court. Haas just giving a lot of room on the far wing. Newcastle really set up aggressive and attacking here for this pass. It does go there. Haas to Sek. Sek with the half spin. He had to pull out because Warren got in his way. And it's gone out for a goal kick. A lot of attacking football so far, but unfortunately neither side are able to hold on to a lot of possession. Every time Newcastle goes forward, they've done a brilliant job of passing the ball around. The strikers are just in the right spot to try and block these long passes. And here they are again. Mark Warren does a brilliant job in blocking that pass back to Ryan Sek. Sek working the ball around Warren. Now he's up to Merkus. Hastus clears out of the way, gives Sek the corner. Sek can't quite get it there. He's on the wrong side of his chair now, and he's had to pull out and let Merkus take on Dimitri the Olio Davis on halfway. Sek now up the wing. Wonder if he can get a flick out from Dimitri. It's not going to happen on that round. Merkus flicks the ball past the Olio Davis. Hastus there to clean up. The Olio Davis with a big spin up the court. He's just measured that perfectly enough for Ryan Sek to get there. He does get there, brings it around the back of Josh Merkus. Again, though, can't quite get that flick. And Merkus is going to get a run up the wing. The Olio Davis there to cover. James Kim, the only man standing between the Olio Davis and the goal at this point in time. Brisbane now send their two wingers forward. Merkus, they just can't get the flick. Kim comes to a high position as a keeper, but Ryan Sek says, mate, get back in goals and do your job. I got this covered. Leolio Davis gets the flick out to Leolio Davis. To 2-on-1 there. Two Newcastle boys just getting too close. Joshua Merkus forcing the high ball. Merkus with this ball about a metre inside his own half. Dimitri tells Hastus to move out. Kim punches the ball to Hastus, who's decided to play forward that time rather than across the court. It's gone into Merkus' chair and it's gone out for a throw-in. Newcastle ball here, just inside their attacking half. Hastus again, signs of this Newcastle spread. Chris Hastus has gone all the way down to the corner here. The ball's gone to Leolio Davis, who's tried to get it to Hastus, couldn't quite get it there. Merkus and Leolio Davis, top of the box, working here. Oh, a big shunt by Josh Merkus into the side of Dimitri. Referee says not a lot in it, and we're going to play on. Ryan Sek covers the ball here through Josh Merkus. Dimitri just covering Josh, making sure he doesn't want to pass the ball. Merkus now the touch to Burn, not a lot on it. This ball's rolling very slowly, ladies and gentlemen. Dimitri now around the back of Merkus. Ryan Sek, there is an option. Decides to pull out. Dimitri's still got this going. He's just working around the back of Merkus' chair. Finally gets a flick onto Sek. Merkus in his box, defending strongly. Sek trying to find an option. Couldn't quite get it where he wanted it, and it's a goal kick. Queensland fans just giving their team a round of applause there. Of course, two Queensland sides down for this tournament, Brisbane City and Brisbane Strikers. Although a lot of camaraderie between both sides, very much supportive of each other's efforts throughout the tournament so far. Strikers playing a two-out goal kick formation here. Leolio Davis cuts off the pass. Hastus tries for the flick and spin, not quite on. It's going to come off Josh Merkus' chair there. And it's a sideline throw for Newcastle United within their corner triangle. Sek sets up on the far post. The Olio Davis comes into a position at the top corner of the box. Hastus just flicks the ball into Merkus at the top of the box. The Olio Davis lost sight of it for a second. Engages in a jockey with Burn at the top of the box. Just toying with him a little bit here. Waiting patiently for his boys to get in the right position. They're getting there now. Sek waits for it, receives the pass, gets it back to Leolio Davis, couldn't quite get enough on it. Merkus cleans up, and Newcastle jockey at the centre of the court. Sek almost went in to give away professional 2-on-1 foul there. Didn't quite come off. Leolio Davis, the big spin hit to Hastis, couldn't control it. So much power on the ball at the end of the day. Merkus cleans up again. Leolio Davis and Merkus, top of the box. This Newcastle attack relentless the last 90 seconds here. Sek sets up for the flick. Leolio Davis again fighting with Merkus. It's not quite there. Merkus with the spin this time. Couldn't get it on. Now Merkus gets a bit of time to assess what's in front of him. Gets the ball up to Byrne, who's tried to play it back to Merkus. Sek in between. Sek and Merkus now jockeying up the wing. Merkus with the flick. Dimitri with a long shot attempt. Not quite there. Goes again on it. Mark Warren into jockey. Leolio Davis patient as ever. These two are going to work up the wing. Ryan Sek in the middle of the court. Leolio Davis opts away from him, but he's pushed that ball out of bounds. We've got a substitution here for Brisbane Strikers. Number 21, Tom Byrne, is coming off and being replaced by Jack Parry. I'll have his number for you in a second. Number 10, young Jack Parry. Parry set up wide on this one. Mark Warren looking like the intended option from Josh Merkus, who actually elects to go on the wing side of Warren. Leolio Davis there to block the shot, but he's pushed it out for a throw-in. Dimitri looking unhappy with himself there, but that was a decent effort. About all you could do in that situation. Newcastle trying to suck these Brisbane Strikers players wide on all of their set balls. Merkus plays it into the side of Warren again. Dimitri goes, you know what? Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on you. I'm not going to engage this time. And it's a Newcastle throw-in deep in their own half. Hastis again very, very wide. Merkus tempted to jump. Dimitri saw it, didn't go there in the end. Warren plays it forward, straight into the front bar of Ryan Sek. Gets the flick across. Hastis just too far away. Parry smashes that ball out to the wing. Still 0-0 here at the Key Centre. 8 minutes to go in the first half. Both teams with a number of opportunities. Newcastle very much looking to play that attacking, passing style of play. Parry with a wild spin in the middle of the court there. Got nowhere near the ball, and he's lost his cap for his efforts. So Ryan Sek plays the ball over Jack Parry's cap. Warren now plays the ball over Jack Parry's cap. Sek ends up with the ball. Referee goes and collects a cap for us. Second Merkus working the ball down the wing, and it's going to be a Brisbane throw. Parry with his cap back on his head, which is great to see. Decides, you know what? It's not sunny indoors today. I can get rid of this cap and let that salad flow. Josh Merkus now plays the ball to Parry. He flicks it to Warren. A lot of heat on that ball. Nobody really able to control it. It's going to be a Newcastle throw. Dimitri plays the ball along the slide of Ryan Sek, engages with Mark Warren. Dimitri Leolio Davis set up high. Sek gets it to him, plays the cross, couldn't quite get it to Hastis. Dimitri covers. James Kim, the high sweeper sweeper goalkeeper, takes that ball. Warren gets to the top of the box. Leolio Davis to the wing now. Sek, patient, takes it to the corner, gets it to Dimitri now. Warren there to block any pass, plays it out, and we'll have an attacking throw here for Newcastle, in line with the top of the box. Always a tough spot to defend this one. Merkus at the top, but Jesse at the back. Dimitri plays it across the top. Oh, couldn't quite get it through. Well defended there from Josh Merkus. James Kin again takes that ball at the top. Doesn't have any options at this point. Merkus decides to take him on. With the two keepers going out in the middle of the court. Kim can't control the ball, and it's gone out for a Brisbane throw. Kim makes his way back to goal now. Dimitri Leolio-Davis resuming that position in the centre of the court. Merkus plays it to Parry. Gets the flick on to Mark Warren, who couldn't quite time it. Leolio-Davis leaves that ball for a Newcastle throw. Leolio-Davis again plays down the line. Sek there, engages with Warren. Turns him, beats him. Plays it forward. Tries to get around the ball. Can't quite. Now he does. The flick's on to Leolio-Davis here if he wants it. He's patient. Gets there now. Leolio-Davis just couldn't quite get to that ball. Mark Warren in a good defensive spot. Gets a flick to Ryan Sek on the near post. Across. Parry there to clean up some scraps. Leolio-Davis and Parry engaging now at the top of the box. Parry pushes that ball out, spins it around the back of the chair, goes around again, gets the ball rolling forward. Now he's working, gets up the court. Crowd getting behind Parry here. He's spun around the back of Leolio-Davis again. Couldn't quite get it to work the fifth time around. Does play it off the front of his guard. Leolio-Davis, though, traps that ball, gets a back point in the right direction for Newcastle. Works it up the wing and rolls it off Parry's guard. It's going to be a Newcastle throw right on halfway. 4 minutes left in this first half. Score still tied at 0-0. Neither team with a shot on target today. Newcastle, though, plays the throw in to Sek. Plays it to Leolio-Davis. Parry cuts off the return pass. Sek through the middle. Gentle little love tap. Nothing in it, says the referee. Play on. Parry working the ball well behind Sek. Gets it there. Leolio-Davis now plays it forward, goes, passing's not on. I'm just going to take you on, Parry. I've got about 15 years more experience than you do. Let me show you how it works. Takes it down the wing. Tempted to do the flick. Can't quite get it. Now he gets it to Ryan Sek at the top of the box, but Parry cleans it up. Sek plays the line ball down to Leolio-Davis. Hastus gets a flick over to the far side, but there's no one there for Newcastle Jets. We've got a corner called. Not sure. Must have been a deflection off one of the Brisbane chairs here. Hastus playing a block. Jesse blocked there by Hastus. Leolio-Davis decides to switch sides of his chair here. Gets the ball across to Sek. It's come off Hastus into Josh Merkus' chair. Back to Sek. Sek's played it out, and it's a 2-on-1 against Newcastle. Brisbane get a chance to relieve some of that pressure. Merkus now with a goal kick. I'm going to take this opportunity to thank some of our sponsors. Thanks to Sportscast Australia, our streaming partner for the APFA 2022 Club Championships. To support your way, to providing our players and supporters with the care that they need throughout this tournament, and to Football New South Wales for their ongoing support. This is an open and public event. We'd love it if we could get as many people down to support over the weekend as possible. You can head to the APFA website for all of the event information at apfa.org.au. Sek plays a ball back up to Leolio-Davis, who gets it back down to the corner to Sek. Through ball. Hastus couldn't quite get around the ball and get it on target. Parry and Leolio-Davis again going at it. We're into the last 2 minutes of this first half. Scores at 0-0. Parry with a nice flick to Merkus. Traps the ball at the top of his box. Leolio-Davis engages. Merkus with a flick. Ryan Sek's there. Plays it out to Dimitri. That's not the right play. Merkus was ready and waiting. Up to Ryan. Josh Merkus. Ryan Sek. Josh Merkus. Ryan Sek with a nice flick. He's put that on target. Leolio-Davis has run up to Jesse here. Backed out. Chris Hastus comes in. Parry again clearing the ball. It's going to be a Newcastle throw on halfway. Referee checks the watch, says a couple more seconds. Leolio-Davis here, he's got a long option to Chris Hastus, decides to go short to Ryan Sek. Parry flicks it back to Leolio-Davis. Mark Warren intercepts. Ryan Sek works it around. He's got this ball moving forwards. Mark Warren trying to play it off. Linesman calls a Newcastle throw. Ball's down. Ryan Seck says, I'm closest, I'll take it. Not a lot of time left here in this first half. Score still 0-0. Ryan Seck just plays it down the line. It's going to be a throw-in. Very deep in Brisbane's half. Merkers again taking this, plays it down the line. Hastus there, waiting. Warren deflects the pass, and that's half-time. Scores 0-0 at the Key Centre. Newcastle United with the only shot on target in that half, late in the half. Very, very tight and intense battle going on here at the Key Centre for what's today's game of the day. We'll be back in 5 minutes for the second half. Welcome back to the second half of our match between Brisbane Strikers and Newcastle United. No changes for either team at half-time. Score still locked at 0-0. Ryan Seck gets us going with a nice pass to Leolio Davis. Cut off by Mark Warren, but it's played out for a throw-in. Newcastle ball. Leolio Davis plays it down to Ryan Seck, takes it to the byline, but it's going to roll out for a goal kick. Neither team really able to find the shots they wanted in that first half. Newcastle with a lot of good passing, but couldn't quite find that one shot. Strikers all tournament have been really good at just hassling and cutting off that final pass option, really harassing players as they start to get that passing going. Strikers with a couple of opportunities late in the first half, mostly from throw-ins. Again, couldn't quite find that shot they were looking for. Warren and Seck now going at it on the wing. Seck engaging now with Merkus, wants to bring it down to the corner. Not sure if he can quite get there. Leolio Davis is set up square, but here's a great sign of what I was just talking about. Parry is just set up right on Dimitri here, not giving him a chance to receive a pass, and when it comes, he'd be right there. Merkus able to win the ball, gets a flick off to Parry, he tries to play it forward, does, but Dimitri's right there to guard it. Leolio Davis and Parry now going at it. These two had a great little tussle up the court midway through the first half. Leolio Davis just pushing the ball forward on this one, getting what he wants, gets the flick out to Seck. Parry follows the ball. Second Parry now on this one. Seck pulls away, Parry pulls out. Seck played the right option to the top of the box, but again, Parry right on him, giving him absolutely zero space to move. Leolio Davis can't get the ball, and it's rolled out for a Newcastle throw off the side of Parry's chair. Seck plays a long ball to Hastus, who pulls away from it. Leolio Davis engages with Warren now on the wing. Hastus stuck in the corner, now decides to go through the box, gives Leolio Davis a bit of room. Warren, nervous about the edge of the box here. Josh Merkus doing a good job keeping his chair in the box. Of course, you can't give away a 2-on-1 if you're the keeper and you're inside the box. Leolio Davis gets the pass across the top of the box. Hastus is too low. Parry there to receive it. Second Warren now engaging at the top of the box. Newcastle just camping in the Strikers' defensive half here. Seck now takes it to the wing. He's got a bit of time and space. Plays it up to Leolio Davis. Warren right on him. Leolio Davis backs across. Gets a flick down to Hastus. He's got a good look here. Plays it back across the top of the box. Leolio Davis to Seck, but it's a 2-on-1. Newcastle players just too close to each other around the box there. They'll be happy with that effort, though, Newcastle. They've given themselves an opportunity. It was a good open shot. Yes, they were too close, but the passing was there. They started to break it down. And more importantly, they were starting to pull those Brisbane defenders close together and create that space that Newcastle wants. Merkus plays the ball off Warren, who's flicked it onto Parry. Parry and Leolio Davis over on the ball. It's come off Dimitri's guard, and it's going to be a Brisbane Strikers throw-in just in their attacking half. First time Brisbane have had it out of their half in this period of play. It's 3.5 minutes of Newcastle just camped well up in their attacking half. Leolio Davis cuts off this one. Hastus tries to engage, can't get there. Dimitri Leolio Davis can. Takes on Merkus. Neither player able to get a flick. Newcastle players all in a line here. Merkus the only one with a play option. Now Ryan Seck joins the party. Merkus and Leolio Davis just tapping back and forth here. Bit of Happy Gilmore, just tap it in. Merkus plays it off Dimitri's chair, gets it moving forward, but unable to get the ball. Leolio Davis has been called for a shepherd there. Now, he had the ball in the front of his guard, however, drove Josh Merkus off his line. It's just an indirect penalty in line with the box, well out on the wing, though. We've got Ryan Seck and James Kimming the goal box. Merkus plays a long ball. It's come off Parry's guard, unable to get to Mark Warren on the far wing. And it's going to be a Newcastle throw. So in power chair football, you're not allowed to shepherd a player away from the ball. Leolio Davis just a little too obvious with that effort. Leolio Davis plays the line ball here. Seck engages Warren, who missed the ball. Merkus plays it up to Sek. Sek now unable to get the flick to Hastus. Probably would have been the right option to start with. Merkus beats Sek around the back of his chair. Leolio Davis has to cover. Leolio Davis and Merkus. Ball's going forward now. Leolio Davis is one out with the keeper here, working at the goal. It's come off the keeper's guard. Leolio Davis keeps the ball in on the wing, goes around Parry. Parry now out and away. James Kim, the Newcastle goalkeeper, on halfway, has to engage, does. Parry, though, has worked around the ball. James Kim's got to go the long way around back to his goal. Leolio Davis now covering. Ryan Sek doing a good job just camping in the Newcastle goal, making sure that there's somebody home. James Kim's there now behind him, says, Ryan, thanks, mate, you can leave. Ryan pushes up. Dimitri, Leolio Davis, and Jack Parry working the ball up the line. That call there for the ball not rolling. The ball needs to roll at most times in power chair football. If it's held off the ground for 3 seconds, as it was just then it's a set ball. Of course, it's the ref's interpretation of whether the ball, the point in time the ball starts and stops rolling and how long that 3 seconds is. But a set ball there. Ryan Sek takes the ball down the wing, rolls it around the back of Josh Merkus' chair. Very tricky there from Ryan Sek. Merkus had to put in a big defensive effort, and he's forced a corner here. Hastus again running this block. Mark Warren stopping Ryan Sek from getting too high on the box, which would be a bit of a challenge. Does get it there in the end. That ball's played off the side of Sek's chair into the front of McCarthy. It's gone skyward. We're going to have a set ball at the top of the box. Looks like it's going to be Ryan Sek taking on Josh Merkus for this set ball. Second Merkus now at the top of the box. Merkus able to flick out the ball. Dimitri Leolio Davis there to get it. Ryan Sek, instead of playing the pass back to Dimitri, takes the ball to the corner. Now he gets the pass to Dimitri, plays it behind Merkus off the back of his chair. It's going to be another corner. Newcastle finally looking to get some set plays and sequences going. Hastus taking this corner. Leolio Davis moves out. Ryan Sek with the pass. Leolio Davis takes the ball to the post. Merkus and McCarthy defending like their lives depend on it. The ball's still rolling. Leolio Davis now, he's got the ball in line with the post. Merkus between him and the goal. Gets a flick out. Hastus now at the top of the box. McCarthy, first real effort that he's had to make. He's going to go and drive the ball up the court. His take on Leolio Davis up the wing. Leolio Davis gets past him. Mark Warren's coming to the box now. Mark Warren vacates the box and Jesse McCarthy gets in there. Parry with a flick across the box. Leolio Davis plays it into Hastus. Hastus takes on Merkus. Newcastle putting all sorts of pressure on Brisbane here. Hastus takes to the corner. He's got time and space if he wants it. Plays it to Leolio Davis, who's flicked it across the box to Ryan Sek. Into Josh Merkus' chair. James Kim, who is all the way at his attacking box now, comes up to stop that ball from going out. Leolio Davis now the covering player for Newcastle. Merkus gets past Kim. Leolio Davis there to cover, of course. Forces Merkus out on the sideline. It's going to be a Newcastle throw. Brilliant defensive effort there to relieve some pressure from Brisbane strikers. Newcastle starting to move the ball. Again, those Brisbane players getting real close to each other. Newcastle just unable to get the ball where they need it for that 2-on-1. Sek now moving the ball around the box. Warren forcing him down the corner. Takes it there eventually. Sek plays it off Merkus. Leaves the ball roll out for a throw-in. It's going to be a Newcastle throw. Deep in their attacking half. McCarthy on the post. Merkus at the top of the box. Hastus trying to find a gap for a block. It's not quite there at this point in time, but he's tempted Merkus forwards now and does get in front of him. Leolio Davis plays a soft ball to Hastus, who's going to try and look to flick this ball to Ryan Sek on the far post. It's not quite there. Gets the flick now off the back of Mercus' chair. Leolio Davis there to cover. Mercus gets the ball moving forward. Leolio Davis cuts it off and works it across the top of the box. Flicks on there if either player wants it. Parry and Hastus very close to the ball here. Mercus and Leolio Davis just tussling back and forth off each other. Leolio Davis gets a flick, but it's not on target, and it's going to be a goal kick. Queensland fans very happy with that effort from Josh Mercus. Able to stop a goal, not able to stop the relentless attack of Newcastle. They really need to try and relieve some pressure now, this Brisbane side. And they will here momentarily. A good goal kick there from Josh Mercus. Gets it to Jack Parry, who's played it up the wing. Newcastle throw in, but thankfully for Brisbane strikers, it's not in the Brisbane half. Hastus taking this one. Plays it straight into Parry, who's flicked it into Ryan Seck's chair. Second Parry, working up the wing. Two young up-and-coming superstars of this sport in Australia, working hard against each other. Seck, he's kept that ball in. Parry's cut it off. That's going to be a Newcastle throw. No, I'm corrected. The referee's changed that call, and it's going to be a Brisbane Strikers throw right in front of the Newcastle bench. Parry plays the ball to Mercus, but it's cut off by Ryan Seck. Played it behind Josh Mercus there. It's going to be a goal kick. Newcastle trying to build that pressure again. Josh Mercus now again taking this goal kick. Parry and Warren, the two receiving players. Does go to Warren. Leolio Davis cuts it off. Mercus comes out of his box to tussle. Ryan Seck now moves into the middle, ready for that flick. And there's a contact foul against Josh Mercus, just pushing a little too hard into Dimitri Leolio Davis's chair. Referee says, Josh, that's enough. No more of that, please. Non-contact sport. We don't want this. Referee measures out 5 metres for Josh Mercus. Leolio Davis taking this free kick. Gets it across to Hastus, who plays it in for a goal on the far post. Newcastle take the lead. It's 1-0. 13 minutes into the second half here at the Key Centre. A brilliant set play from Newcastle. Wasted no time. Set themselves up exactly where they needed to be. Leolio Davis with a solid hit. There was no chance of Brisbane to cut off the power of that pass. Hastus with the calm finish. Leolio Davis on his way back gives a little bit to the Queensland bench and says, come on, we worked hard for that one. Mercus plays a long kick-off straight into Ryan Seck's chair. Second Mercus working at the top of the Newcastle box now. James Kim there to clean up the flick. Pulls it out of the box. Contact there again on Josh Mercus. It's going to be a Newcastle free kick. And Mercus has been given a yellow card for his effort. That's his second in quick succession. He's got to be careful now. Of course, power chair football, similar to able-bodied football. 2 yellow cards is a red. That's Josh's first yellow. First of the tournament as well. Leolio Davis plays the ball down to Hastus on the wing. Hastus working against Jack Parry. Pulls out, lets Seck engage. Parry chasing this ball around the court. Now it's in the middle of the court with Dimitri Leolio Davis. Leolio Davis can't quite get the flick, but Parry can. He's received his own pass there, Jack Parry. Taking it up the wing. Again, just trying to work the ball around the back of Dimitri's chair. Dimitri pulls off. Parry just flicks it out of bounds. Newcastle get the ball. Leolio Davis with a rare smile on his face in this match. Plays the ball up to Parry. Parry cuts it off. But he's looped around the ball, nudged it on, and Newcastle are going to have an attacking throw right in line on the top of the box. Mercus and McCarthy back under pressure here. Leolio Davis taking this one. Hastus runs the block at the top of the box. Parry squeezing to make sure there's as little room as possible. Leolio Davis trying to assess whether to go behind Mercus here or hope that Hastus can get out of the way. Leolio Davis does go in line with Mercus. Nothing on. There's a 2-on-1 called there against Newcastle. Hastus and Leolio Davis just getting too close to each other. Parry working hard to get in between them. Doing a great job. Mercus taking this free kick. Plays it up. Parry gets a nice nudge across to Warren, who was just too far back, couldn't receive it. It's the third time in this match that Brisbane have tried that play, and Mark Warren just sitting too far back. Promising signs, though. Of course, looking to build. It's a long tournament, this one. 2-on-1 there against Brisbane Strikers. Newcastle are going to relieve that pressure that was starting to build. Ryan Seck this time takes a free kick to Hastus, who traps this ball, lets Warren engage with him. Warren wins this one out, though. Hastus caught in no man's land forward. Ryan Seck has to cover. Can and does beat Mark Warren. Gets the flick over to Hastus, who's still stuck in no man's land. Merkus cuts it off, plays it to Warren, who plays it back to Merkus. Second pass cut off by Ryan Seck. Takes it to the sideline, but just wraps himself around the ball. He's kept it in for the most of it, but loses it just at the end of his run. Brisbane Strikers are going to take a throw in deep in their own half. It's 1-0 here at the Key Centre. Brilliant set-piece goal by Newcastle United. 4 minutes left in this match. Hastus giving a lot of room to Warren here. Merkus does go there. Warren with a little tap and leave to Jack Parry, who engages with Ryan Seck in the middle of the court. Second Parry working the ball. Seck getting it going the way he wants. The ball's gone out, though. And it's a Newcastle... Sorry? My correction, it's a Brisbane Strikers throw. Merkus plays the ball up the middle. Newcastle not quite ready and left room there. Merkus, though, couldn't quite cut off the forward attack of Newcastle. Leolio Davis now having to engage with Merkus in the middle of the court. Hastus plays the covering role. Slight tap there, nothing in it. Referee says play on. Merkus gets the flick out. Hastus is there. He's going to take a spin, but he's missed the ball. Hastus with a semi-opportunity there. Would have been a bit bummed he couldn't get guard on ball, but happy with the result in the end. So Brisbane striker throw in. Merkus just a little frustrated by the looks of things. He's flicked the ball straight in the back of Warren's chair. Not much in it for Brisbane. Merkus having to clean up his own scraps. Jockeying now with Hastus on the wing. Parry set up for a flick from Merkus. It's not going to come by the looks of it. Newcastle just letting Hastus work this one. Trusting him, and they should. Hastus has won the jockey. He's taken the ball up the wing. It's off Merkus's guard, and it's going to be a Newcastle throw. Again, the top of the box here for Newcastle, a threatening position. Ryan Seck's come down to the near post for this one. Dimitri does play it there. Seck gets the pass up the court to Hastus, cut off by Merkus. There's 2 minutes left in this half. Merkus now taking on Leolio Davis in the middle of the court, gets it past the rear of his guard. That's about all he can do. That ball's gone out, flag's gone up, and it's a Newcastle throw. Newcastle not looking to park the bus in this one, staying aggressive. Leolio Davis with a nice, gentle roll onto Seck's guard. Parry has to engage and does. Merkus gets a flick out to Parry. He gets it to Warren. It's coming straight back, though. Merkus now the ball at the top of his own box. There's no cover for D here. Dimitri Leolio Davis taking the ball down the wing. Merkus well out of his box. Gets the flick. No, it's Leolio Davis with the flick. And it's gone out for a Brisbane Strikers throw. Minute 10 left in this half here. 1-0 Newcastle. Merkus with the quick throw, pulls out of it last second, now goes down the middle of the court. It's cut off by Ryan Seck. Merkus plays the ball up. Seck with the spin. Again with the block. And it's gone out for a Brisbane Strikers throw. Parry now taking this one. A bit of a change here for Brisbane. Plays it to Josh Merkus. Seck just got enough on it to stop it. Rolls the ball to Hastus. It's called for a 2-on-1. Hastus unhappy about it. Seck asked the question. The call's been made. The decision's final. It's going to be a Brisbane indirect free. Merkus with the miss hit, though. He's just tried to rush it. There's 20 seconds left, so why not? You might as well go for it. Sek now engaging with Parry. These two have been going at it for the last 20 minutes. Sek manages to clear that ball out through the line, and it should be and is a Newcastle throw-in into the last 10 or so seconds here at the key centre. Newcastle not looking to settle down and go slow, but it didn't matter in the end anyway. Newcastle with the win, 1-0 here. Beautiful set play. The goal to Chris Hastis off the assist of Dimitri Leolio-Davis. Brisbane unable to find an equaliser throughout the match. Good signs from both teams early in this tournament. There's still a long way to go. 2.5 days of round-robin play left. But just, again, there, a Newcastle 1-0 victory against Brisbane Strikers. Goal to Chris Hastis off the assist of Dimitri Leolio-Davis. We'll be back in about 15 minutes for the next match of the day between the Western Sydney Wanderers and Adelaide United.